Hey, good evening, everybody. It's the day before Thanksgiving, and I'm going to do Chef Tom's from All Things Barbecue Maple Orange Glazed Spatchcock Turkey. So let's get started. Okay, I got this butterball here. We're going to get ready to spatchcock it. It's about a 10.5 pound bird. It's not real big. We're going to spatchcock this bad boy, and I'm going to get the brine going for tonight. And we're going to get it ready. We're going to brine it overnight and get it ready for tomorrow's grill. So let's get started here. Now, I did some travel last week, and I was in Wichita, Kansas, which is the home store and the home place for All Things Barbecue and Chef Tom. If you've never seen Chef Tom or went to All Things Barbecue on YouTube, go check his channel out. He's got some great recipes. Cool thing is I was there, I filmed a little bit, got to meet Chef Tom. It was pretty cool. The people there are great. Showroom is great. They got some really nice stuff in there. Like, got everything there you need. So they got everything from barbecue, and they got their own sauces and seasonings and everything else. So give them a check out on the old YouTube there. And Chef Tom was really nice. I got to meet him, talk to him for a few minutes. Just great people there. So check out All Things Barbecue. All right, so we're going to spatchcock this turkey. I've never spatchcocked a turkey. I had done a chicken one time before, but what we've turned it over. I've turned it over here, and we're going to cut it down both sides of the backbone to take the backbone out. So let's see how good I do. You got to get a pretty good set of shears, and this turkey was still just a little frozen on the inside. And I've had it out for a couple days, so since, today's Wednesday, I had it out since Sunday morning. So, and it's not a very big turkey, so I didn't think it would take that long to thaw, but it was still a little frozen. So let's see how well I do with this. Chef Tom made it look pretty easy. There we go. He said save that for if you want to do some stock and stuff like that. Put that in there. God, they still got the giblets in there. Take that out. Toss it out. Okay. So he said the next move was to cut down here on this breastbone so you can split it apart. So that's my next move here. And we'll get rid of all this, some of this nasty stuff on here. There we go. Okay. And then you're just going to split that apart like that. And that way it gives you a nice laying flat turkey. Okay. So next thing is to trim up some of this fat and stuff that you don't want there. Next move was to turn around and come up this breast and cut this out off this way. So let's see if I can get this right. You're just going to follow that breast underneath and cut it up. And so you can, then you'll be able to cut all this off. And let me do the other one real quick. Chef Tom makes it look so easy. He's had a lot of practice at it though. He's done a lot of spatchcock turkeys and chickens on his videos. So just take your time with it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut some of this other nasty stuff away, some of this extra skin and fat. Turn this back over so it lays out flat. And then what he did was he peeled the skin up. And exposed the skin. Or the meat, actually. Expose the meat. And he did it so, like, nonchalantly. I mean, he just, so, that way we can get seasoning on the meat later. It probably would have been a little bit better if this thing was all the way thawed out. Try not to tear it. Thought I just did, but I didn't. Next thing is the brine. So we're gonna get that started here in just a second. So just see if I'm making sure I'm not missing anything. I did get a little tear right there, but it'll work. Okay, so let me get the brine going. I'm going to move this up out of the way. And then we'll talk about the brine here real quick. I'm just going to go ahead and bring this over. So about a gallon of water. We're going to put a half cup of kosher sea salt in there, and then we're going to use this Sweetwater Spicy Company Turkey Bath Brine Concentrate. It's classic holiday with apple, rosemary, and sage. I'll give you a picture of that right there. Hopefully you can see that. What I'll do is I'll put his recipe on the website too. So this is their product, and then I've got some seasoning that I'll put on the turkey once it's brined, and then we'll do the maple glaze right after it's done cooking, and brush that on there. We'll cook up the maple glaze or simmer it to make a glaze. So let's get the brine there, or the turkey bath in there. So you're gonna pour all that in there. And then he does the old grandma trick. He puts a little water in there. And my grandma used to do this. You're gonna get all the rest of it out of there, and you're gonna pour it in there. So you're gonna give that a stir. And it smells like a holiday. I mean, the sage, the rosemary, it smells really good. So, stir this for just a couple minutes, or just a few seconds here to get that salt to kind of dissolve. Okay, I think that's good. Put that over here. I'm gonna move this out of the way. You know, they've got these brining bags, which are pretty neat. So I bought these brining bags. They're at the store as well. I got my trusty bucket over here. We're gonna put this brining bag in it. Gonna put it over the top of it here. Like that. this in there already. Then I'm going to put the turkey in there with the breast going downward or facing down. See if I can get this thing all together here. All right. Makes it convenient with that bag. Not a very, really easy to clean up and everything. So I'm going to pour the rest of this in there. And it should cover the turkey. And then what I'll do is, oh wow, that smells really good. Get all that goodness in there. As he says, get all that goodness in there. Put the rest of that in there. I'm gonna kind of push it down in a little bit. And then, sorry about that. I had some technical difficulties with the camera. It cut me off. But I got the turkey bagged up, sealed, and I put it in the refrigerator overnight. Hey, it is Thanksgiving. I'm excited. I've got the turkey in the bucket here. I'm going to pull it out here in just a second. We brined it yesterday, brined overnight. I've got the Cattleman's Grill Ranchero seasoning. Again, that is from All Things Barbecue. We're going to get the bird seasoned up. I'm going to take it out of the bag here. We're going to put the butter in it. So let's get started. So you know what I'm going to do is just open this up in the bucket and then pull the turkey out. So oh, that brine smells really good. See if I can do this without making a mess. It's a little slippery. Oh my goodness, look at this. All right. Look at this. This thing looks awesome. Smells great. Just got to figure out how to get it set up here. Look at that. Oh, that brine looks like it took really well. Now, Chef Tom said, you know, if you could do this even further in advance, let it set out and dry the skin. But I didn't have that opportunity. But we're gonna get it seasoned up. I'm gonna pat it dry here a little bit. Season, and then I'll pull this skin back. Let me turn this around and kind of show you that way. So, but yeah, he said that that way the skin can kind of dehydrate a little bit, and then it will give you a better result at the end. So again, yesterday I pulled that skin back. Oh, look at that. Look at that, where that brine got down in there. So now we're going to pull this skin back, just like he did. Pull these out. Look at that. And we're going to season this bird. There we go. Let me get this bucket out of the way. Again, it's Ranchero. It is a little Ranchero blend. So I'm just going to season it generously. looks good. It smells great. Now, the seasoning has, let me turn it around here real quick. Garlic, onion, oregano, herbs, and spices. Let's see here. Get it over. Oh, here we go. The ingredient side here. Garlic, salt, black pepper. It has a little cinnamon in it. Rosemary, parsley, oregano, dill, red pepper, a little sugar, and dehydrated onion. So I'm gonna get that. Put a little bit more on here. We're gonna go ahead and close the skin. I'm gonna put the butter. So you're gonna put the butter up here in the breast area. I'm gonna lift that skin up, go over that. And then we'll season the outside. Hopefully this comes out really well. And like I said, I've never done it this way before, so we're gonna give it a shot and see how well we do. It looks pretty good. All right, now it's going to be out to the grill here in just a second, and will be at 375 degrees. I'm going to put a thermometer in the breast, and I'm going to put my meter stick in the thickest part of the thigh, and we're going to go cook some turkey. All right, the grill's at 375. You can see it there on the screen. This is my new Weber Searwood. I really enjoy this new pellet grill. I have got the probe in the breast and the meter stick in the thigh. Putting it on the grill here, getting everything set up. Gonna close the lid, and it just does a phenomenal job. You want to get it to about 155 in the breast, 160. Here it is, going really well. Looks great. So let's get to the glaze. Half cup of maple syrup. A half cup of chicken stock. Half cup of orange juice. 1 tablespoon of balsamic vinaigrette, or actually balsamic vinegar, and then 1 tablespoon of thyme leaves. And we're just going to get this down to a simmer. Like we're getting really close. Starting to thicken up now. Starting to become a nice little glaze. We're going to give it a few more minutes, and it should be ready to go on the turkey. Okay, I'm back here. We've got the glaze ready to go on. I got the turkey here. It smells great. It smells wonderful. Quick thing though, one thing I did on the, turn that burner off. One thing I forgot to put in there, I caught myself right before the end, was the Dijon mustard. So add 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard to the glaze, and then stir it in and cook it down and reduce it. So it's ready to go. It looks great. Look, it's kind of got a little thickness to it. It's great. So I'm going to go ahead and brush this on, and then we're going to plate it. Oh, I'm going to plate it up, or put it on there and plate it up. Oh, look at that. So Now, here's the thing. That butter sauce, or that juice that's down here in this pan, and that's why Chef Tom, which does it in the pan, is really good. So you're going to want to use that to pour over your meat when you get it done. Oh, it smells great. Looks great. When I put the Dijon mustard in there after the fact, and it was all already starting to get really hot, where the sauce was going, well, that Dijon came out really strong. It smelled wonderful too. So just pour this on. Set this over here. It's still a little warm. All right, folks, I'm gonna put this up here. I'm gonna get this ready. I'm gonna put it on this cutting board, and then I'm gonna cut it. And I'm gonna cut a breast off and slice it, and we're gonna taste it, see how it is. Be back in just a moment. Hey, I got the breast cut off the turkey. It smells wonderful. I've had a little bit of taste here and there as I was cutting it. It's so good. It's probably one of the best turkeys that I've ever had. So moist, just comes off. Didn't take very long to cook, probably a little hour and a half or so. But I mean, just look how moist that is. It's tremendous. The brine did such a good job. The glaze is perfect. It's not overpowering. One of the best turkeys I've ever done. So get out there and try this. Go to All Things Barbecue and check it out. Like I said, great group of people. I want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody, and especially to all our service members that are overseas and can't be with their family for the holiday season. God bless, take care, and be safe. Till next time, thanks everybody, and we'll see you again.